Alright, here we are. You may have seen my last video. I was very critical of this game. We're here. I finally got my hands on it. Just probably about 10 hours I've played, maybe a little over. A lot of people in the last video were commenting pretty much negative stuff about what I had to say, which all the stuff I said was completely valid and correct. So I'm sorry that you may have some blind loyalty to this game and you feel that you need to defend these guys for completely screwing over their fan base for 2 Battlefields in a row and Battlefront 2 trying to get away with gambling boxes on kids. You can try to, pass that off all you want, but these are those same people. So I'm never going to stop being critical of these guys, and I don't care how deep it has to go, dude, because these people have done nothing but rip apart games. So it's about time they release a game that's actually good. So with that out of the way, I want to point out what I think of Battlefield, because this game is a good game. The thing is, dude, is that people don't realize that these publishers will do whatever they have to do to get their grimy hands on it. And what you've seen it with 2042, whether they add heroes to it or they add these specialist abilities or whatever, they start adding stuff that is just generic, stupid publisher crap they always want to cram in there. And people stand up to it and say no. And I will never stop being critical of these guys because they will always try doing it. And this game is the product of the people. The people have demanded this game. From Battlefield 5's reveal trailer to 2042, they've always tried cramming on all this crap down our throat. These people are predatory, and they will do whatever they have to do to get into customers' pockets, dude. And we have to stay critical of their products, because if we don't, then that's when the microtransactions start coming out where you can play as different skins. I mean, Santa skin in December, whatever. I will never stop being critical of these guys until I feel as though my faith in them can be restored, because they kind of owe us this game. The last 2 Battlefields flopped. It was rough. So this is finally a game where everyone complained enough about the last 2 that they made an actually good one. So the thing about this video is that you will see I'm actually going to leave a lot of the details and critiques I have to the actual video you're about to watch in the background, because I want you to see my initial reactions to it. Quick things. This game has, overall, this game has really good bones. It definitely could be a great Battlefield game. It definitely needs some tweaks. It's a beta. Probably one of the smoothest betas Battlefield's had since Battlefield 1. It's a very smooth, well-run, optimized beta. Overall, good game. It has good bones. Any critiques or any problems I have is all minor stuff that can easily be ironed out. A lot of the stuff I complained about in my original video is addressed and fixed. That includes sound effects. A lot of those sound effects I complained about are placeholders. Are there a few of the reused? Almost so little that you don't even notice. The sliding reduced. I complained about that. Fixed. Recoil increased. The guns kick just that little bit more. There's a lot of stuff that I was worried about that appears to be fixed in this build of the game, and I hope they continue this pattern of fixing these little holes in the game that just make it that much more fun. Overall, if you were someone who has played all the other Battlefields and you really hated Battlefield 5 or you really hated Battlefield 2042, this is definitely worth coming into. It's worth checking out, seeing what all the hubbub is about, because this game is good. It plays like Battlefield. It really does. Modern Warfare 2019 definitely has its little bit of imprints on it, but that's not that bad of a thing. It's kind of, I'll compare it to the same sense in which Battlefield 3 kind of had some Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 elements in it too, just because that game was a standard at the time for multiplayer shooters. So you can kind of see it in this game as well. And that's not really a bad thing, because it kind of takes all the best parts of it and puts it into this game. Overall, if the game stays in the current state it's in, this is a strong 7.5. The maps that we get to play, I feel as though they weren't very big. A little hectic, chaotic, metro feeling. I was really comparing it to like Ta La Market in Battlefield 3. I don't want to say Grand Bazaar because that map had open areas on the edges. This is not the case on these urban maps. They're very tight. Even the air maps, very tight for an open air map. And a part of me wants to think, or I do think, that the reason for that is that they're stress testing the servers with 64 players with vehicles and also with just urban combat with some tanks here and there. I think just stress testing the environment and seeing how the servers run with this much chaos going on. And honestly, it's not bad. The hit registration is a little wonky. Definitely think it needs to get worked on. I don't know if it's a tick rate thing. I don't know what it is, but the hit registration definitely needs a little bit of tuning. All these minor things that just need to get ironed out to make this game even better than what it is. It really can be. I could see this game being an 8 or a 9 if you include Portal and fix some of the registration and some small stuff like a compass rose is huge, especially now with the radio actually calling out directions, east, west, north. Compass rose, dude. Like, let's get some small stuff like that in here. Oh, scoreboard ping. I just be able to see my ping on the scoreboard. That's just something I want to know, especially when my hits don't feel like they're hitting. The first thing I'm going to check is my ping. So can we please get that in there? Just small. I didn't notice any, if there was any in-game proximity chat. I don't think there is. I really think that's they're missing out on that. I really think that they need to work on that. I know some people hate it. I'm not saying cross chat between teams either. I'm just saying between teammates. I think that'd be a really good addition to the game.
A quick little thing I would like to add is I would like to see the destruction kind of toned down maybe a little bit on the destructible buildings that collapse debris. It might be a little bit heavy-handed, and a grenade launcher should not be taking out, the entire second story of a building. Small thing, but maybe they could change that.
I think that you'll see me talk about it in the game. A lot of just all minor stuff that can be ironed out, and I really hope they do. This game has the potential. I really am hoping for it to try out these new maps, the other maps like Brooklyn and whatnot. I mean, we're going to give it a go. So far, good game, good Battlefield. Try it out. It's definitely worth checking out. It looks like they're kind of smartening up. Now, I know that they said they're not planning on adding skins. I don't believe them, dude. There's already like a Batman charm in one of the weapon things. Like, whatever, dude. It's not the end of the world on that. It's when you start seeing Santa run around in December is when we're going to have a little bit of a issue. Other than that, dude, this game could be an 8 and a 9. Right now, the way it is, 7.5. I'm going to leave you with my impressions. You're going to see me react to them. I'm going to rather you watch me actually play through and point these stuff out in the game. For now, just sit back and enjoy some awesome Battlefield moments in Battlefield 6. So far, I like everything. Dude, what I do like is how literally direct stuff I called out in the videos is addressed, i.e. the sound effects. I've heard very, very minimal reused assets. It is new sounds, new jet sounds, new helicopter sounds. There are still older sounds, but there's new stuff. A lot of it's new. And you know what? Happy, addressed. This EpiPen thing, I wish it was removed, but whatever. I'll take a compromise like this. Minimal sound assets have been reused. It's so minimal. I love it. It's great. Sounds great. Audio's great, especially like interior gunshots. Sound amazing. It's so satisfying when you have like just like something like an M4. It's not even like a 7.62 or anything. You shoot that thing inside and it's like it's got a punch. It's very nice. The recoil pattern, I complained about recoil pattern. Fixed. It looks like there's much more recoil in the weapons now. I love it. Only thing is time to death seems really quick. Time to kill sometimes feels like it's a lot, but like the time to death feels like it's almost within frames. And I don't know if that's a hertz thing, like maybe a tick rate thing or a hit, what's it called? Like a hit detection thing. I just like, dude, guys, we might be back. Oh, they also minimized the sliding, which is huge. Literally just about everything I said. I think I haven't tried it yet, so we'll find out tonight. But I don't know if the parachute's still like a wingsuit or not. Other than that, dude, a lot of it's been fixed. This is a much better build. It runs nicely. Overall, dude, a lot of the stuff that I was worried about is not, that I literally said in the reveal is not present right now in this build. There's a tank down here. Big dick, you see him? Two dead. Another thing I do like, the 50 cals seem to do really good damage. It doesn't, something I always hated about, especially Battlefield 3, the 50 cals just seemed like they did not do enough damage sometimes. I mean, I'm not so much like the crewless ones are fine because you're safe. But like as far as the manned ones go, that was my bad. Grenades throw really fast in this game. Like, there was not really much of an animation. They kind of just throw them. That's another thing. One of my only gripes that also stayed is the animations still look a little weird. Oh my goodness. They still look a little weird, but as far as like a Battlefield game goes, but I mean, they're passable, you know. It's now we're really starting to split hairs, you know. The game's sick. I mean, you play it, it does feel like Battlefield. It feels like Battlefield 4 with some 2019 elements in it. It's a really nice build. And I really hope they as far as the gunplay goes, keep it somewhere in this area. Because it's definitely not nice. It's definitely not like it was in the reveal. That's for sure. That right there. Oh yeah, the cardinal direction thing is crazy too. Love that they brought that back. This really does. It really does feel like Battlefield 4, dude. It's got like a Battlefield 4 feeling with the gunplay for sure. And it's got a little 2019 flavor on it. Not enough to where I'd call it a clone of it. The increased recoil. The increased recoil and a lot of the, you know, the major team mechanics and team-oriented game modes that Battlefield always has, it just sets it apart enough to where the 2019 gameplay complements it. One specific thing is the spotting. I think the diamonds are a little too visible. Like, you can literally see it through smoke sometimes, or I've seen tank outlines through smoke, and I'm like, dude, I think that's a little much. It's all the gripes that I have right now are just small things. Snipers need a little bit more flinch when they're shot, I think they're a little too easy to use, and just a little bit. Just give them a little more flinch. I think LMGs are okay, and they're in an okay spot. Maybe that L110 is just a really good gun, and the other ones are... I don't know. I should have lost that. Maybe that L110 is just a really good gun. This game is not like 2042. We hate watch the trend, as we should have, though. I mean, dude, they've... Like, if you're gonna sit here and try to convince me that DICE did not flop the last two Battlefields, then, dude, you just don't know the history of Battlefield. Like, they flopped it. They lost our trust for every right, dude. And we still, if you haven't pre-ordered, dude, I'm still not gonna tell you to pre-order. I mean, I just feel as though you're not gonna start seeing, because I know someone pointed out that they already said that they don't plan on releasing skins like that. But dude, like, Call of Duty said the same exact thing many years ago, and they still did it anyways. And if it wasn't that, it was something similar along those lines. I'm just going off of memory here, so. But there was something similar, and they were like, oh, we're gonna keep it, you know, grounded. Or maybe it was even like a Battlefield game. Maybe it was Battlefield 5 I'm thinking about. Maybe in Battlefield 5, that's what I was thinking about. But then, as you know, like, as time went on, dude, they got a little wacky with the costumes.
We're not.
Dude, the interior gun sounds are just so impressive. They sound very punchy. If you're not... Also, if you just downloaded this beta, dude, and you're not running War Tapes VAL in your audio settings, you are hearing half of the capability of Battlefield. Because, you know, the audio in this game is actually notable, because my main gripe was the repeat of sounds from old games, but a lot of them have been replaced, and it's a very nice sounding game. Still don't really care for the explosion effects. They're not that impressive. They could use a little work, but like I said, when there's this little of problems, then you start splitting hairs. It's when there's a long list of little problems is when you can start, you know, talking about it, but when it's just a few, you can ignore them. It's a fun fucking game. It's got good bones. What else do I think? I mean, it feels like a good Battlefield entry. I do think they're playing it safe, especially when it comes to, oh, I will compliment the vehicles handle well. The vehicles handle well. But the one but I have is, like I said, when they said they play it safe, there's not much new with the vehicles. Like, they didn't really try anything new with them. I was kind of hoping, this is more of a hope I wanted, for them to do, like, an actual, you know, experimentation with the vehicles. But whatever, they're just doing another Battlefield in this way. These maps so far I don't really care for the maps in this. This one's the best of the 3, I think. But the other ones just feel a little too cramped. Cairo's okay. It's just in Conquest, it's a little chaotic. In Breakthrough, it plays really well in Breakthrough, I feel. Conquest on it's a little chaos, but the Liberation Peak, same thing. I think it plays good on Breakthrough. A little tight, but like that map is kind of tight though. Like even on Conquest, it feels a little small, especially for jets. The airspace feels very small. I really am interested to see what the hardcore servers are like. I think Battlefield Portal, like with as good as this base game is, there's also Battlefield Portal, which all the stuff I'm talking about can just be fixed and the maps changed and all that stuff. Like Battlefield Portal is really what's going to create longevity in this title. I'm excited to see people create some milsim projects, you know, out of this engine. Like you could definitely do that with this, especially if you're able to change recoil pattern. I think it'd make a massive difference. You can make different games, literally different games with this. It's actually insane to think about. Yeah, I think that's a massive negative. That's right. That's also a massive negative that needs to be addressed. That's a huge negative. No server browser is incredibly skill-based matchmaking with no server browser is super egregious, and that needs to be fixed. I think they got to change that immediately, dude. Immediately. How about we just rent servers out to them and then pay for it because we're willing to do so? We pay for the servers. Like, come on. How is that not a win-win? Am I failing to see something in the benefits of skill-based matchmaking? Very much reminds me of the Aftermath DLC on Battlefield 3. This specifically this area really reminds me of it. I can't remember. What was that? I can't remember the name of the map though. I think it was Aftershocks maybe? Was that a map name? Aftershocks? Oh! Rare laying down takedown. Oh, and dog tags. That's what's up, dude. Bring them back. Yo, is that like a title? Did I see the First to Hell? Was that like a game title you can have? Because if that's the case, when you take someone's tag, you take the title they have on, that'd be awesome. Very cool. Love it. Let's move up. Hey, Abrams. Playing our luck here, huh? We got rep guys on us. That's huge. .50 cal does a ton of damage on this thing. I like that, though. I think 50 cal should do a ton of damage. I've always wanted these 50s to do more damage in Battlefield games, and finally we have a Battlefield where they feel really strong. I will stand. You ain't winning this. We'll see what happens, dude. Don't count us out. Back out, dude. We're way too far in. We gotta let the infantry do their thing, bro. All we can do is hold back and frag them. The infantry needs to go in. Can't see shites. way. It's a little dangerous too. We'll go up a little. Are those mines? Hopefully not. I don't think there are mines in the beta, are there? I feel like a campaign mission where I gotta kill the RPGs. Dude, that felt like a friggin' campaign mission right there. It was like, stop the guys with the RPGs. I gotta reload. Nice job. Wrong button. I gotta reload. There's ammo, buddy. Okay, I gotta be aiming to do it. I gotta reload. Oh, sniper. Phew.
Let's go!
I don't know what the button is for the canted iron sights. I forgot. T? Below us. Oh, snipers. Nice job, guys. We're definitely not winning the next place. We have to, what is that? Oh, is that the squad leader perk? What is that? I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, no, that's the, no. That's the, retreat markers for the breakthrough guys. That makes total sense. No, that's totally fine. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, let's move up.
Move to attack the marked objective.
Dude, this game really does have that movie feeling. It really does. Certain moments feel so intense. A lot of it has to do with that sound design. Just feels very meaty. Okay, let's get a little aggressive here. Damn, bro, that's crazy work. Oh, okay. Careful.
Got a med kit. Who needs it? Got ammo for you.
Grenade. Grenades. I heard my guy panting when a grenade went next to me. Like that. I like that a lot. Like that a lot. That's what I like to see. I think he's down here. I traded with him. Wow, dude, they all just got shredded.
If you die. Come to me if you die. I have uninterrupted shot.
Thank you, sir.
Move to attack the marked objective.
Time to go.
Defensive position needed on the marked objective.
Reloading.
You guys good? Or you need help?
Nice. Want to watch our right as well. Oh, he's... Nice job.
Medic extraordinaire.
Got a little tight there at the end, guys.
Enemy attack is underway on Bravo.
He's behind us.
Enemy forces are being depleted. Keep on the attack.
I'm gonna go back to A, dude.
Oh, we're about to lose B.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go to A.
Our attack on Alpha is in progress.
I should just distract enough of them, maybe.
Attention, we have initiated our attack on Alpha.
Oh, Abrams.
Fuck. Another Abrams. Nope, I'm out of here. I'm noping the fuck out of there.
Oh, dude, I just. Oh my god, what did my body just do?
Ammunition at this location.
On the right. Oh, low.